It is time for our next level talent segments on Kansas Sports Chatter, an opportunity to talk to former high school athletes from the state of Kansas that are now competing at a college or university in the state of Kansas. And joining us today on the show is going to be Josci Buckley, a member of the Cowley College volleyball team and out of Maize High School. Hey, Josci, appreciate you coming on the show. For you now, a couple of years removed from high school, but take me back to Maize High School and what it was like competing for Maize.
It was always fun. Like, we had fun and we didn't take things too serious. And my senior year was a great representation of that. We moved to 6A, so we were expecting harder competition, obviously, but it was also a higher chance for us to get into state. And we got to sub-state and we played Lawrence Free State, and they were expected to win, but we just put pressure on them and we were able to win sub-state and go to state my senior year. So it was very fun.
Talk about that sub-state a little bit more. Do you remember anything about that match?
Yes. So they had two D1 girls, I believe. They're outside and they're libero. And I know our main goal was to force that outside to make errors. And that's what we did the second set, at least. She was starting to struggle. She did get a few kills, but we really forced her to make some errors, and it was just fun because we caused her frustration. And
yeah,
the point of it, you got to shut down the big ones. So it was good.
Competing at Maize, I'm sure you saw a lot of really good talent throughout the season, in the regular season as well. But when you are facing those teams in high school that have, maybe someone that's already signed at a high level, what is that like as a fellow athlete?
I take it as a little competition, because Maize South was another big one that had a bunch of D1 girls on their team. And I just was like, this is a time to shine in a way. We took it more as let's rise to the occasion, because let's see how good they really are, and we always played good against harder teams, I think. So that was good.
Looking at your bio on Cowley College's website, did swimming all 4 years. How much did you like swimming, and was there any, conversation of doing that at the college level?
Yes, I did. I did look at a few schools for swimming as well. I had never swam before until my freshman year of high school, and I wouldn't say I was great, but I wasn't bad, and I learned really fast, and it kept me in shape for volleyball too. It made me so much stronger. And then my sophomore year is when I actually qualified for state in a relay, and then every year after that, we ended up making it to state. And I swam one of the hardest events, in my opinion, butterfly. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
Butterfly. Yes, I did that, and I did pretty well in it, actually. So I'm very thankful for my swimming years. It has definitely made me a harder worker. So
you still got some years of eligibility if you want to switch over to swimming anytime.
Yes.
So for you at Cowley College, what went into your recruitment and deciding to go to Cowley now in your second season?
So when I came on a visit here 2 years ago, everybody, they had just won the national championship, obviously. And then everybody just, they had the winning mentality. And that's what I was looking for, because sometimes on previous teams, you'll have a few players who are just oh, I'm kind of just here to play, and I was always the player that was I want to win. I want to keep getting better. And I could tell that is what was going to happen here if I came here. And that's why I committed.
When you arrived at Cowley and freshman season, and then Cowley goes undefeated, gets the national championship as well. When you're around, just trying to get acquainted with all the new players and just a new team and a new format, what was that experience like for you, and kind of the learning curve of just kind of settling in?
It was definitely nerve-wracking at first, but our team was big on being mentally tough, and we worked on that. The whole first week before we even start preseason training here, we're doing mental training, trying to build our game mentally. And with that, you also are building your connections on the team. And so I knew everybody on the team had my back, which was what helped me throughout my freshman season.
Going undefeated. Okay, so not very many teams can say they accomplished that. When you sat back after the end of your freshman season and just kind of realized what your team was able to do, does that sink in?
It never really sinks in, honestly. It's still kind of like we never lost a game, really. Like I'm kind
Right.
of like, wow. But when you're in the moment, like playing all the teams you're playing, you're like, you kind of just hold yourself to a standard, and that's what we did, and it's what allowed us to accomplish the things we did.
What is a typical practice like at Cowley? Like, give me the kind of the mood or the feel of a practice at Cowley.
Cali practices, they're very like we're there to get work done. So we do the fundamental stuff. We do serving and serve receive every single practice, like for 30 to 45 minutes every single practice, because as Coach Graham has said before, I don't know if you've heard him say this, volleyball is a serve and pass game. And that's how it is going to be against any competition. Who's going to serve better and get them out of system, and who's going to pass to allow their team to be in system. So we do that. And then we do some like drills, like what the other team would do to us, like because we watch film. So we'll see what they would do to us, and we'll practice that. And then we do a lot of playing as well, because that just allows your blood to get flowing and realistic like situations.
Josci, appreciate the time.
Yes, thank you so much.
That is Josci Buckley, a member of the Cowley College volleyball team and out of Maize High School for our next level talents.